come to your most comfortable seated position. Gently place your hands however you like on your lap. Lift your spine tall, draw your shoulders away from your ears, and if it's comfortable, close down the eyes. Just taking a moment, starting to become still in the body, and just noticing the sounds in the room, temperature on your skin. Coming a little more inward, start to notice the quality of your breath. Notice where that breath lies once it comes in. Start to feel and ease the upper part of the chest. Imagining softening this area each exhale. And start to feel a softness in the belly. So as you inhale, you expand like a balloon. As you exhale, contracting the belly. Take a full breath in, creating space for the lungs. As you exhale, drawing out the breath. Full breath in, feeling ease as you breathe. Exhaling completely out. Start to practice your ujjayi breath. Next exhale, creating this light constriction, as though you fog a mirror. Your inhale, recreate that same light whisper that you use. As you exhale, you'll hear a ha sound. Inhaling, hearing a slight saw sound. So as you practice this breath, just taking a body scan, noticing any places you hold tension in the body. Being mindful of the jaws, you may wiggle it back and forth. Notice if the shoulders tense. Relax them down. Let your arms and hands soften, become heavy. Continuing to keep the heart space and the belly soft. And just feeling that whole breath in with the torso. Full breath out. Soften the hips, the legs. Continuing to keep the spine tall. Remembering to use this breath through the whole practice. And just taking in 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, reach the arms out to the sides of the body, up to the sky, bringing the palms up to touch. Exhale, flip the palms down, float the arms to the ground. Inhale, reach out and up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly release the arms down. Inhale, this time keep the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, engaging the upper back. Take another inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend, contract in the upper back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend your right elbow, hand right between the shoulder blades, and left hand to the right elbow. Drawing the shoulder blades together, keeping the jaw soft, keeping the belly full with breath. And take an inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, left elbow bends, right hand to the left elbow, lifting up tall, shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand down, bend your left elbow, reach long through the right. And exhale, sweep your right arm over towards the left. Find a gaze that's most comfortable. Breathing as you feel this length and expansion through the right side of the body. Inhale, come all the way up. Place the right hand down, bend the right elbow, and left arm sweeps up and over. Breathing here, feeling that expansion. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale as you interlace hands behind your back, using a strap between the hands if needed. Draw the shoulder blades together. Knuckles can stay at the tailbone or walk them away. If you have your strap, you can even walk your hands away from each other. Strengthening the upper back muscles and stretching the front body. Inhale, open your arms out. Exhale, right arm on top of left, big hug or eagle arms. Draw your chin in slightly. Now stretching the upper back, back of the neck. Inhale, open your arms out. Exhale, left arm on top of right, either big hug or eagle arms, chin in. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, spinal twist to the right, left hand to right knee, right fingertips behind. We're going to move with this. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, over to the opposite side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist. We'll take one more. On the other side, we'll hold it. So taking a deep breath here, lifting up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, drawing in the core, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, spinal twist to the opposite side, lengthening on your inhale, twisting on your exhale. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, place them back down. We'll move into a tabletop position. Starting off by lining shoulders right over the wrists. See if you can bring the inner elbows in towards one another. Spread through the 10 fingers wide, hips over the knees, tuck your back toes. Inhale, lower belly down for cow pose. Starting to lift the tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Draw the tailbone and chin in towards the midline of the body. Inhale, soften belly down. Draw the backs of the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the spine, just like a cat. Inhale, lower belly, gazing forward or maybe up. Exhale, draw the gaze in towards the navel bone. Coming back to neutral spine, we'll come into a balancing tabletop. So for a moment here, just imagine pulling the transverse abdominal muscles in, so those sides that hug in the rib cage, pulling in the navel, and then just making sure that the lumbar spine is really strong here. Take your right arm out in front of you, left leg back. An option to just stay right here, really squeeze that left glute, engaging the upper body. Or option to take the toes off of the ground, lifting the heel up, squeezing hamstring and glute. Continuing to hold in the abdominal muscles. So there's very little sway to that lumbar spine. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release everything down. Reach your left arm out in front of you, strong engagement at the back. Extend your right leg back, an option to stay onto the toes, or lifting the toes off of the ground, squeezing the glute and hamstring, continuing to hold in the transverse abdominals. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. We'll come into a child's pose. So if you like, knees can start off together. Bring them out wide. You'll get a deeper stretch in the lateral sides of the body and the spine. See if you can take your sits bones to your heels. Palms out, spread through the 10 fingers wide. Start to notice how this is similar to our down dog with lengthening through the torso. We'll take a little bit of a lateral side stretch here. Reach your right hand over towards the right. If the left hand comes on top of the right, just feel that deep stretch in the back of the left side body. Those lat muscles. Walk the hands over towards the left. If your right hand can come on top of the left, see if you can continue to bring the sits bones onto the heels. Bring the hands back into neutral, right in front of you. Come back up to the knees. Keep the palms as they are. Tuck your toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. If you need to, walk the feet in a little bit closer. And you can begin to pedal out the feet if that feels good. Just starting to get our hamstrings and calves warmed up. Take an inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step the feet just behind the wrists. Forward fold, bend the knees, chin in towards the chest. Option to just hang, fingertips down to the ground. Or option to hold on to opposite elbows and give a little sway from side to side. Keep the chin in towards the chest, the neck long, tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Reach your fingertips to the ground, come back to neutral. You can stay with feet hip width apart as you inhale, lift to stand. Slow, letting the blood flow come all the way back down. We'll take a side stretch here, so left hand to the left thigh, reach up tall with the right arm. Exhale, lateral side stretch over towards the left, just letting that left hand slide down the thigh. Pressing into both heels. See if you can just tuck the tailbone under slightly. Good, and coming all the way to the opposite side. Right hand to the outside of the right thigh. Reach the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, reaching the left fingertips over towards the right. Slightly tuck under the tailbone. Inhale, come all the way up. Heel toe your feet together to touch. Bring your hands at your heart. We'll start our sun salutes. Take an inhale as you reach your fingertips in front of you up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. Step your right leg back, low lunge. Making sure left knee is right over the ankle. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, big toes touch, lifting the tailbone up, hip bones back. Inhale, come forward, shoulders right over the wrists. Exhale, lower down to the knees, bend your elbows, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, slide to the belly, cobra. Tuck your toes, upper thighs off of the mat. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog. Taking the hip bones towards the tops of the thighs. Step your left leg to the top of the mat, right knee touches down, keeping the back toes tucked. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, fold. Bending the knees slightly, reach forward and up. Inhale. Exhale your hands back to your heart. Inhale, reaching forward and up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Step left leg back, right knee behind the toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, pulling in those transverse abdominal muscles. Inhale forward, making sure you're in one straight line, tuck under the tail. Exhale, lower down to your knees, bend your elbows, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, sliding those shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog. Step your left foot top of the mat, right knee down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, you can come through knees or just skip the knees to go to down dog. Left leg top of the mat, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg forward, left knee down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Mountain pose, release hands to the sides of the body. Reaching the fingertips to the ground, lengthen the spine, shoulders back and down. either finding a gaze in front of you or closing down the eyes. Begin to shift your weight forward until the fronts of the toes, back into your heels, and find the center of your feet. Shift slightly to the left edge of the foot, the right, return back to the center of your feet. Engage your legs, glutes, abdomen, chest and back muscles. Engage your arms as you reach your fingertips to the ground. Engaging the whole body as you lengthen and deepen your breath. Take another full breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart, open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back. Option to come to knees, chest, chin. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Always an option to come into child's pose or just straight to down dog in our vinyasas. Take an inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step through for low lunge. Bend your right knee, step it to the top of the mat. Come down to the left knee and have your blocks either side of your leg. Sitting up nice and tall, make sure that the knee is behind the right toes. Left hip directly over the left knee, tuck under the tailbone, and sweep your arms forward and up. Take an inhale as you reach your fingertips up. Exhale, open the arms out like a T, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, open out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out. Inhale, forward and up. This time, right hand can come to the right thigh. If you have your block on the outside of the right thigh, you can use that as well. Lift up nice and tall through the left side of the body. And exhale, that lateral side stretch over towards the right. So if you're not going very far, the hand may just stay right onto the thigh. If you're going a little bit further, you may want to have the right hand on the block, going a little deeper. Couple breaths. On your inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the hips, coming into half splits, using the blocks either side of the right leg. Straighten your right leg, flex the toes towards the shin. Having that cat stance with the tailbone, so reaching the tailbone, the sits bones back. Option to just stay right here, lifting tall, squeezing the back muscles. Or option to come into a little bit of a forward fold, maybe the chin in towards the chest. Making sure to stay strong in the inner and outer left thigh, so the hip stays right over the knee. Take another full round of breath here. On your exhale, return to low lunge. Bring your hands to the inside of the foot, coming back to tabletop, and moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach, left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through, lower gently to the right knee. Have your blocks either side of the left thigh. Tucking the tailbone, arms forward and up. Making sure that the rib cage isn't just splaying out, so we have this back bend. Draw the rib cage in, the core in, reaching tall. Take an inhale as you reach the fingertips out. Exhale, open the arms out like a big T. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, open out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale out. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, placing the left hand on the left thigh. Reach tall through the right arm. Exhale, sweep your right arm over towards the left. So again, if this is just a micro bend, just keep your left hand on your thigh, nice and strong. If you're feeling a little bit more open in that hip flexor today, left hand can come to the left block, and sweeping a little bit deeper. Just depending on how you feel today, each day is different in the body. One more full breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your hips, moving into our half splits, blocks either side of the left leg. Straighten your left leg, flexing the toes towards the shins. Strong engagement of both thighs as you reach the tailbone and the sits bones back behind you. That cat stance. Again, you may just hover here, getting that left hamstring warmed up. Or you may find a little bit of a forward fold. You can always adjust your blocks to wherever you are today in your practice. Keeping the back of the neck long, shoulders away from the ears. Take another full breath here. And your exhale, low lunge. Coming into tabletop position. And we're going to walk the hands out in front and lower down to the belly. Going to strengthen the back with our locust pose, bringing the hands to the sides of the body. Looking straight down at the mat so that the neck is neutral. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, locust pose. Drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, fingertips towards the back of the room, strong triceps, strong back and glute muscles, thigh muscles. See if you can point the toes back. Take another inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Couple options here, hands underneath the shoulders, either coming to tabletop down dog or tucking the toes straight to plank, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Take an inhale, send the right leg up and back. Exhale, warrior one. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Place your left heel down, taking your time here. Left toes are slightly turned in. Still seeing your right toes over the ankles, sweep your arms forward and up. Couple of deep breaths. See if you can bend the knee a little deeper on your next exhale. Your next exhale, if that's comfortable in the body, come into standing humble warrior. Interlace the hands behind the back, drawing the knuckles down the tailbone. Maintaining the structure in the legs. All right, one more deep breath. Inhale, reach fingertips up. Exhale, pyramid, hands to the hips. Step your left leg leg in a little closer, straighten both legs. Using the blocks either side of the right leg if needed, lift tall on your inhale, fold forward on your exhale. The blocks have 3 different levels. Find yours here, lengthening on your inhale, folding on your exhale. Take one more deep breath here. On our exhale, we're going to move into chair. So bend the knees, step your left toes, top of the mat. Sitting back in your chair, and your hands can stay at your heart. Or you can come into a twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee, palms pressed together. Continue to take the seat into the heels, a little past. Take one more inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, moving into your vinyasa. Just meeting in downward facing dog. Take one full breath. Inhale, lift up the left leg up and back. Exhale, warrior one, stepping to the top of the mat, guide the right heel down. Finding that structure here, bending into the left knee. Sweep the arms forward and up. Strong lumbar spine here, draw the core in. A little bit deeper lunge in that left leg. If it's comfortable, coming into standing humble warrior, interlacing the hands behind the back. Draw the knuckles down. Otherwise, just keeping the arms overhead. Always use a strap between the hands if that helps. And one more full breath. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, pyramid, hands to the hips. Step your right leg in a little closer. Level the hips, take a deep breath in. Exhale, folding forward, using the blocks if needed, either side of the left leg. Lengthening on your inhale, folding a little bit further on your exhale. I'm going to take one more full round of breath here. And on your exhale, we'll step into a chair. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, chair, bending both knees. Right foot to the top of the mat. Hands can come to the heart. Just stay here. Or coming into that twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Pressing palms together. Shoulder blades squeeze towards one another. And take another inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. This time coming to tabletop position, so lowering down to the knees. We're going to come into a side plank. So we're going to start on the right leg. Bring your right shin across the mat. Option to come down to the forearm. Extend the left leg out. Hand to the hip. This is variation 1. Variation 2, having shoulder directly over the wrist, squeezing the glute medius, outer thighs. Or maybe step 3, where both legs are extended and left arm reaches up to the sky. Take in 2 deep breaths, your side plank. One more inhale. Exhale, return to tabletop position. Downward facing dog, tuck the toes, knees come off of the mat. Couple of breaths here. You're going to do that on the other side. Gently lower down to your knees. Coming onto your left knee. And either starting off with your left forearm down to the ground, right hand to your hip, right leg extends. And then just moving into whatever variation you're comfortable with. Taking a couple deep breaths. Squeezing the core, lifting the hips, squeezing the glutes. One more inhale. Exhale, return to tabletop and downward facing dog. Just taking in one more deep breath, down dog, maybe pedaling the feet. And take an inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, high lunge. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Finding a nice bend in the right knee. Left leg is straight. Squeezing the left thigh. Arms forward and up. Option to stay right here. Or option to try out a twist. Bringing the right arm to the back of the room. Left arm straight in front and twisting from the torso. Keeping the right knee straight right over the leg. You can always just come into this other variation with the left hand down to the ground if you are more comfortable with that twist. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then inhale, returning to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the hips. We're going to take a wide stance pyramid. So just letting the left heel come down. And this time you are going to want the blocks either side of the right leg. Coming into another twist here. So left hand stays to the block. Right hand to the hip. And maybe spinning the right fingertips up to the sky. Option to just stay with both hands on the blocks either side of the right leg. One more inhale. Exhale, frame the right foot, bend the right knee, and come into your variation of vinyasa. And we'll take an inhale, reach left leg up and back. Exhale, high lunge. Finding your stance here, bending into the left knee. Back leg is strong. Sweeping the arms forward and up. Option to just stay right here. Or option to extend the right arm in front of you, left arm to the back. Drawing the shoulder blades together, coming into that twist from the torso. Maybe looking at that left thumb. Nicely done. Take an inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, hands to your hips, wide leg pyramid. So just bringing that right heel down. Folding forward using your blocks. You can just stay forward here or trying that twist here. Right hand stays on the block, left hand to the hip, and maybe eventually left arm up to the ceiling. One more inhale. Exhale, frame your left foot, bend the left knee, coming into your variation of vinyasa. Take in 2 more deep breaths here in your down dog. We'll take an inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, half pigeon. Bend your right knee, sweep it to the top of the mat. Extend the left leg behind you. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And take one more full breath here. Inhale, come back to the palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale as you bend the right knee, right heel coming in towards the glutes. Then inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, half pigeon, bend the knee, sliding the right toes back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take one more full round of breath here. Inhale, come all the way back up to palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, bending the left knee, heel towards the glutes. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gently lower down to your knees. Coming into Baddha Konasana. If you need a blanket underneath the hips, you can use that here. And if you like having the blocks underneath the knees, bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Lengthen up nice and tall through the spine. And exhale as you fold forward, hands to the outsides of the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale as you fold, maybe using the elbows to press the inner thighs down a little bit more. Heels can be in close, or if you'd like to walk them out a little bit further, creating a little space for the hips. inhale, coming all the way back up. Extend your left leg straight, bring the right heel in towards the top of the left thigh. Janu Shirshasana, use a strap if needed for the left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slight twist towards the left thigh and fold over that left leg. Left knee can have a small or deep bend. See if on your next inhale you can lengthen the spine a little bit more. And exhale, just allowing gravity to help you fold forward. On your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release hands down. Right sole of the foot on the ground. You can stay here. Option to take the right foot to cross over the left thigh. And if you like that variation, you can draw the left heel towards the glute. So any of these variations, we're going to take an open twist. So bringing the right elbow to the inside of the right knee, left fingertips back behind, lengthening on your inhale, and twisting towards the left on your exhale. So just continuing to strengthen the upper back muscles, feeling that expansion in the chest. The closed twists can tend to be really easy because we lean that way anyway. Shoulders kind of round forward. It's nice to take the opposite every once in a while. Take another full breath in. And exhale, unwind. And bring the legs out in front. If you want, you can give them a little shake. Keeping the right leg straight, draw the left heel to the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slight twist towards the right thigh, folding forward with either a slight or deep bend to your right knee. On your inhale, you can lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Your inhale, reach the fingertips forward and up. Exhale, release your hands down, bringing the left sole of the foot on the ground. And stay right here on the inner thigh. If you like, cross it over the right thigh. Maybe even drawing the right heel in. Either variation, taking the left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Reach your right fingertips behind you. Take a deep breath, lengthen the spine. Exhale, looking over the right shoulder. One more inhale. As you exhale, come out of your twist, and we'll come all the way to our back for bridge pose. Have the feet hip distance apart, gently lowering down. And for our bridge pose, we'll take a moving bridge pose. So have the hands down by your sides, palms face the ground. And as you inhale, you're going to lift the hips up to the sky, reach the fingertips up and all the way back so that the backs of the palms are on the mat. Take an inhale. back down, palms come to the mat. We'll do that a couple times. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, lift the hips. Exhale, lower everything back down. You can go at your own pace here. Inhaling, lift the hips, reach the arms. Exhaling to lower. 2 more times. On your last exhale, just lower down, hug your knees into the chest. Maybe give yourself a little rock from side to side. Might feel good to create really big circles with the knees. If you tip to circles, go the opposite direction. Nice big circles. Inhale, come back to neutral spine. Exhale, spinal twist. Knees lower over to the right side of the body, all the way down. Option for the left arm to give you a big hug, or opening the arms. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more expansion in the chest, that front shoulder. Take an inhale, bring the knees back to the midline of the body. Exhale, lower over to the left. Take an inhale, hug your knees back to the midline of your body. Exhale to send the soles of your feet down to the ground. Begin to make your way into your most comfortable final relaxation pose. Taking any movements to be completely comfortable. Begin to relax the space between your eyebrows. Soften down your jaw. Relax your throat, collarbones. Relax your right shoulder, right arm, right hand. Relax your left shoulder, left arm, left hand. Relax your upper back, middle of the back, and your lower back. Soften your abdominal muscles, coming back to a natural rhythm of your breath. Relax the hips, right glute, right thigh, right foot. Relax the left glute, left thigh, left foot. Begin to relax your whole body. slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bringing movements to your fingers and toes. Gently reach your arms overhead for a stretch. And line the wrists and ankles. Hug your knees gently to the midline of the body. And to your favorite side in a fetal position. Taking a moment here to pause and taking in a deep breath. When you're ready, slowly come to a seated position. Taking a moment here for another deep breath in, full breath out. Thank you everyone for coming to class today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.